Hi there. Welcome back to Wrestling from the Vault. Today, I'd like to talk about my memories of In Your House 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Um, I remember being in a video shop in the high street. I think it's called Our Price Video. And was walking and I saw at the corner of my eye these really colourful VHS tapes, and then noticed the WWF logo on them. So obviously got very excited because I hadn't seen these before. So I ran over, and it was the mythical In Your House tapes, because back in the day we never got In Your House on TV, so we had to. I think In Your House 17 was the first one that was shown on TV when it went to 3 hours. Anyway, so we had to rely on updates from the weekly TV shows to see results and still photos and read about them in the magazine. So they were quite mythical. So anyway, I picked them up. It was In Your House 1, 2, and 3, and they just looked so colourful and amazing, especially lined up together. They look like a collector's dream lined up together. They look like they fit. They look right. So obviously my mum didn't buy them for me. But I told her about them, and she knew that I wanted them for Christmas. Despite all my sob stories about it'll be my Christmas and birthday present, and things like that if she bought them for me now. But she did take them up to the till and bought them, but they were for Christmas. So I was excited and disappointed at the same time. Stupid things that kids go through. So anyway, about a month later, my mum was wrapping presents, and I asked her if she wanted some help, and she was so shocked because I would never volunteer my time, and she let me wrap my own presents. It was so weird. I was there wrapping, the free In Your House videos. So anyway, Christmas came, and I don't remember watching them on Christmas Day, because Christmas Day is a family day. Boxing Day was like a party day. And then the day after is my birthday, which we usually would go out. So at some point over those Christmas holidays, I remember watching them. And I wasn't In Your House 1. Obviously, I started with the first one, and the first match was great. It was Bret Hart versus Hakushi, but the rest of it was a bit of a letdown. And I remember really loving In Your House 2, because I like the whole event as a story. The story of that event was Jeff Jarrett's musical debut and him defending the Intercontinental title, but also it had the Roadie versus 1-2-3 Kid, which was a very energetic opener, which also it was like a precursor to the Jeff Jarrett storyline. So then, and obviously Jeff Jarrett versus Shawn Michaels was a banger, still is now. But then the main event was a bit of a letdown as well, like Diesel versus Sid as the first two main events for In Your House. That's not great. So then on to the third one, which I really liked, the main event, the triple header. And then there was the whole story about Owen Hart not being there at the start, and Jim Cornette trying to find a partner for Yokozuna. And they'd have all these like camera pans backstage to Jim Cornette trying to find a heel to partner up with Yokozuna. And yeah, the one I remember is him having the face-to-face with Mabel, these two massive guys who couldn't even fit on the screen, I think. So anyway, I really liked that, and I remember I watched all three of them probably 2 or 3 times over those Christmas holidays. Anyway, so fast forward to the Easter holidays, and we're in that same video store, and I see this shiny yellow VHS, and I ran over to it, and it was In Your House 5. And this was crazy to me, because I didn't even know In Your House 4 had come out, but there's In Your House 5. And I heard, again, I'd not heard too much about any of these events. So for some reason, I don't know why, I was probably a good boy that week, but my mum bought it for me. It was crazy. So I had In Your House 5 in my possession before I'd seen In Your House 4. So I went home and I put it on, and it was great. I loved the Bret Hart Davey Boy match. It's still amazing now, watching it back with the blood and that. And I really liked the Hogpen match as well. I thought that was quite fun. So anyway, my friend from school calls me up, and he's really big into wrestling at the time, so am I. But his VHS collection was way better than mine. Go around his house, and in his bedroom, he'd have this Independence Day video stand. It's kind of like the thing you'd see in a video rental store or something, but it was full of every event from like 1993 to 1995, like the start of 95, I think, up to WrestleMania 11, I think it was actually. Um, so anyway, he called me up and he said very excitedly, "I've got In Your House 4." And then there was a pause, and I said, "I've got In Your House 5." Then another pause. It's so crazy. I remember this. And then he said, "You've got to come round." So anyway, I packed up the video, got on the bus, about a 15-minute bus ride, got to his house, and we just sat there and watched In Your House 4, and then again, so twice in one day for me, In Your House 5. And we were just sat there in like stunned silence because we, only heard about these events. We hadn't seen them. And then after the last match, he said, "Well, In Your House 5 is obviously the best one." And to me, that was like a little mini victory because, like he had this amazing collection that I didn't, but like he said, like he had to admit that In Your House 5 was the better event. So anyway, magical memories, being a kid, just, not a care in the world. These are the things you care about. It's crazy. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.